أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. Dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, I just want to have a quick catch up with you guys because coming out of the lockdown, I've had quite a volume of people coming to us to ask for advice about marriage and separation. And this is a very nuanced piece because in the tradition of Islam, only people who are permitted to enter can enter your house. And now we have a slightly different scenario with the mobile phone and the people who you are speaking to on your mobile phone. So we need to revisit the rules to understand that for a wife, she is only permitted to allow people into her life that her husband allows. In the traditions of the Hanafi and Maliki madhab, even that extends to only allowing as a maximum the wife's mother once a week into the home, and other family members at a maximum of once a year into the family home. So we really need to be questioning how much time and who is entering our lives via these social media networks, and who is entering our lives by very personal phone calls, because these things are bringing up so much confusion for the ummah. So if the husband gives clear permission for someone to enter the house, that is allowed. And secondly, if the husband hasn't given clear permission, then it is up to the wife to use her judgment as to what would be pleasing to the husband, as to who is and who isn't in the home. And again, extend this to the use of who you are interacting with on your phone. So in the time of the Prophet ﷺ, he said that no woman should allow people into the home that the husband does not permit. So think about use of that phone and use of that device to allow people into your life. If that is displeasing to your husband, please avoid it. So that is in relation to the wife's responsibility and duty to her home. And now the husband, what are you viewing and observing that is destroying your marriage? What are you bringing into your relationship that is destroying your marriage? We ask you to fear Allah, and we ask you to look to the goodness over the shortcomings of your partner. There are too many destructive forces that are challenging marriages now. We know that the greatest form of magic from shaitan is the ability to break marriages, and we are becoming weaker and weaker as Muslims, and we need to strengthen our iman and strengthen our relationships with our wives. It's very simple. Men are attracted visually, and we are asked to lower our gaze. Before the women are asked to cover up and lower their gaze, you are asked to lower your gaze, brothers. So if you can lower your gaze, that is the first road to success. And then if you want from your wife anything, you must understand that you show affection. And showing affection is not spontaneity. It's not taking her out once in a blue moon for a meal. It's not buying her special gifts. It is consistency in doing the things that she loves and doing the things that will increase her love for her home. And then once she is given affection, in return she will give you her heart and soul. But if you do not give her affection, she will not do this. And this is where you see her allowing strangers into her home. If not physically, then virtually by the devices that we use. I pray that Allah gives us guidance on this. But the world is moving on into new arenas, and we need to be protecting ourselves and our families. We remind ourselves, Qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. Yeah, and that fire, you have to protect your family and yourself against that fire. No one else is going to do it for you. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.